Over the last 2 to 3 years, students in one of my classes have been actively involved in video editing projects. And those video editing projects have utilized or relied heavily on the resources at the Gregg Technology Center, whether it's high definition video recording resources that they have. Then as we get into the actual video editing using the iLife packages, iMovie and iDVD in particular, they've utilized those quite heavily, and thanks to the help of the Gregg Technology Center, they've been able to produce some pretty neat projects out of those experiences. In fact, some of those projects, the high quality projects, we've actually worked with them outside of the classroom or beyond the actual assignment tied to the class, and I've worked with them to submit them in the Eastern's Academic iLife Challenge. Over the last 3 years that program's been running, I think we've submitted at least a project 2 of those 3 years. And the students seem to really enjoy that experience. In fact, one of the students who competed last year in the challenge and was in that course that I taught where they did the video editing has since completed the course, but has expressed a strong interest in competing in the challenge again this year. And so him and I will be working on that project, or another video project that he's got in mind over the next couple of months, and hopefully getting that submitted to this year's challenge, and helping him continue to integrate his experiences that he's had in the classroom with his experiences outside of the classroom, to really hopefully provide a nice project and a nice feather in his cap for his resume, and hopefully future marketability when he gets into the job market. I think as students come to Eastern, from my experiences, they come with varying levels or skill sets and experiences with computer technologies. Some very sophisticated, others a bit intimidated by some of the technologies that are out there, particularly the computer related technologies. And so really what I'm trying to do is be intentional with exposing students to some of the different technologies that are out there that would particularly be beneficial to their job, to not only help better prepare them for the future job market and make them a little more of an attractive candidate than maybe some other people applying for the job, but the other is to simply expose them to this technology, and so when new technologies will certainly present themselves in the future, maybe that comfort of jumping right in and learning about it and how they go about engaging in that technology, that barrier will hopefully be diminished a little bit, that they'll be a little more comfortable getting their feet wet and not so intimidated with some of these technologies that are out there.